Shall we play a game?
G'day there. It's that time. We have vertical and horizontal streams running. Something I don't do a lot of is run this game with mods, and you'll notice I'm not wearing the TSW5 shirt, and I don't have the ambassador thing up there, because while we're not said we can't run mods, it's probably better this way. So there's a massive mod pack out for West Coast Main Line, and it includes a ton of scenery changes, but also a new timetable and a bunch of new liveries, as you can probably tell, with a new Class 390, Class 350s, fully branded, 377/7s and 377/2s. There's an HST in the game now for inspecting the line. We might even have a look at that one first because it's a bit unusual. And there's the 805. Let's look at the HST first up. Let's go for this 3 o'clock one. And it's 39 minutes long. We probably won't run all of it. Custom weather, bit of clouds, tiny bit of fog. Let's go. I will share a link to the Train Sim community page in both streams. Just drop that in there into vertical chat. Now I'll drop it into horizontal chat. If you're watching on the vertical, there is a horizontal. Scroll up, links there. All right then, here we go. So we're in a yellow HST. This is a bit dodgy. Let's go this way. Oh, I'm stuck outside. Alright, now let's come down here. Come on. Do what I want, game. Not what you want. Right, now we're not outside. Good. Let's go down here and go around this train. There we go. We're stuck in the roof. And there's a yellow HST, which has got a new camera box on the front. Improving your railway. John Armitt on the front one. Got a few yellow carriages. And what's the back one called? No name on the back one. Alright. Let's get in the cab anyway. I'll be driving with the rail driver. I remember how to set up an HST now. It's been a while. There we go. Master key. And engine. I could have sworn that engine was running and blowing Gretas everywhere. There we go. We're not supposed to go anywhere for a little while anyway. Headlights, are they there? Yep. I've got my rail driver turned off because it hates this train. That's okay. Engine room light. No, what do you turn AWS on in this thing? Somewhere. Somewhere there's a switch. There it is. Look at that. Ask and you shall find. Right. That'll do for those things. Now we should have... Brakes are on. Let's get rid of the brakes because it's almost time to go anyway. And I'm going to be driving with the Xbox controller. Hello, JKWR Plays and Kuminati. It's a reskin of GWE and it's got a few extra bits. Hello, that train guy in the vertical chat. If you want to watch the horizontal, feel free. You can already see some of the branded stuff. Look at that. I was never here. Honest. But Disney posters, Aldi, Lego I think I just saw, Citizen watches. Oh, this is a brand festival. That makes me better feeling I'm drinking this. But yeah. Not running the ambassador. Not running the ambassador one, that's for sure. Let me get you a link, that train guy. I'll drop it in the chat for you. Or you can just go to my channel and you'll find it. One's labelled vertical, one's not. We have new signal textures courtesy of the London and Midland, or London Midland, sorry, signal updates. We have new signage everywhere. Is that signal for me? Bloody hope not. That'd be a quick stream if it was red. Alright, let's bring the throttle off. Maybe I should start telling people what's actually in this pack, huh? That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? Because it's rather a lot. And I don't normally stream mods, but this one's so big I thought, well, I will. Alright, so starting off, here's the things you need. You have to have the Goblin line or it won't work. It'll actually crash. You need the GWE for the new measurement train, so that answers that question, Kuminati. You need East Coast Main Line for the Class 805. You need San Bernardino for the graffiti. You need the West Coast Main Line South, which is the, funnily, well, we're on that, funnily enough. Class 390 Pendolino, and all packs featured on the download page. I haven't installed the sound mods because I generally don't do sound mods. Mostly. Ooh, there's something that's changed. The big crane colour's different. You notice that the 350s are all quietly branded. And they have the right livery. Gotta admit, that does look better. They're taking off up there. If you just go to my channel, That Train Guy, then you can find the other stream there. Here's some more graffiti underneath the tunnel here. Hello, Foggy Star. It does look good. It's very yellow. It's very shiny. A little bit dirty, but not much. But anyway, back in the tunnel. Here's the first change we'll see. Well, maybe not with this train. Oh yeah, there we go. There's a bit more light coming out of the trains. It's probably not with the HST because it doesn't have proper lights, but you know. There's some people over there and some graffiti. There's a lot of people just standing around with their hands in their pockets, I've noticed. Looks like we can put a bit of power into this thing now because our signals have all gone green. Now, route enhancements. Significantly enhanced the nighttime scene with many more light sources. So we'd better do a nighttime route, I guess, or a nighttime run. Lots of different lighting. Significantly enhanced foliage across the entire route. Basically said they deleted everything and started again. Let's just try and get this going a bit faster. I think I see another diorama people up here. Now, I do have to warn you that this thing is a PC killer. So let me pop my frame rate on. Mine's going okay. There's some more people over here. Lots of rubbish around the place. Lots of people standing around talking, which adds life, but it also does frame rate things. Look at that frame rate. My PC's a beast and it's 42 FPS. So if you've got a potato, you might not want to try this set of mods. It might destroy your universe. There's full of people in the community post going, "It destroyed my universe." And the modder's going, told you it would. So, you know, buyer beware. So I don't know what else is there. They've improved the 390 Pendolino lights, improved the LU72 stock lights, added clutter, station and yard workers, custom skin network rail vans. These are a new asset. Much more graffiti. Class 710 stop markers, London Overground car overrun signs, Class 350 with revised PIS, fully branded interior and exterior seating mocket replaced, fixed light baking inside Queen's Park North and South sheds, hugely enhanced the disused Brent sidings with catenary and overgrowing foliage. We're about to pop out again. I see lots of barrels and things around the place. Here comes a Pendolino. One of the things they have done is with the special livery Pendolino, you can select it. I think think I did some stuff about Wembley too, and I can see some slight variations up there, but not a lot. But I do see a lot of different trees and things. I've got to agree with that. It's got new ballast textures. Added a train wash at Williston. Extra buses at Williston. Brick arches to the A406 bridge. Replaced generic low-resolution posters. Replaced all other posters with a variety of 2024 real ones. Replaced collectible route map with a high-resolution TFL map. Custom-made HST43 new measurement train. Avanti West Coast 805 with custom skin, realistic internal and external PIS displays, upscaled textures, custom numbering, new stuff. Let's drive for a little while, and then I'll talk about the specific scenery changes. So there's a bit, just a bit. It's our little yellow thing. Ooh. Got a yellow signal coming up. We can see lots of different posters in the stations over here. Lots more stuff in the little yard here. Loads of stuff, in fact. So much stuff you can't poke a stick at it. Well, I would if I had a stick. There's a lot. Okay, station-specific changes. I'm not accelerating because I see there's a yellow, but maybe I will accelerate because it'll go away, won't it? Sure. Milton, Keynes, Central, Leighton, Buzzard, Cheddington, Berkhamsted, Hemel Hempstead, Apsley and Kings Langley all have new LNR signage. At Bletchley there's new LNR signage including custom codebreaker signs. Watford has a vaster range of new signage including LNR and London Overground. Watford High Street has new signage for the station building, extra clutter. Bushy has new signage textures. Queen's Park has new custom signage, new CRT screens that don't work. And Euston has new custom signage. Oops. Sorry, didn't mean to move that. I wanted to move this. Watford Junction, DC, London Overground. I can see a 710 going over there on the right. Got all greens again. Our frame rate's picking up too. We're in the 50s now. You can see the signals are all brighter. That's the London Midland signal thing. Watford Junction, Carpenter's Park, new LO signage, London Overground signage on the A410 just outside the station. Headstone Lane has new custom signages for extra entrances, extra clutter and lighting. South Hampstead has new signage for the station building, new ticket machines added inside the station building. Bakerloo, Harold and Wealdstone, new custom shelters, new signage for all platforms, widened overbridge model, more station clutter, etc, etc, etc. Remodelled walls and roof, retextured. So much stuff happening at Wembley Central. South Kensington has signage and clutter. Stonebridge Park, adjusted textures, retextured the underpass. Williston Junction, extra signage. Kensal Green, extra signage. Queen's Park, extra CCTV screen, slightly more clutter, shelter added. Now this is the big one. There's a new timetable by Fawx. Scratch built from the late 2024 working timetable for the region with platform assignments from October 30. Some very minor alterations have been made due to gameplay considerations or route limitations. Feature set: the full Class N LNR 350 timetable, including St Albans Abbey shuttles and full empty cars. Full Avanti West Coast Class 390 timetable, including all ECS services and first class facing the right way. Full London Overground Line S Line Class 710 timetable, including a 710-2 and 710-3, as well as all empty cars services. You're in both places, that train guy. All London Underground trains originating at Stonebridge Park Depot, trains 201, 202, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11 and 12. Full Southern 377 timetable, including /2 and /7s. Full Avanti West Coast 805 timetable, including empty cars. Inclusion of the new custom measurement train on several services. Updated station directory, including all off-map destinations, as well as some bug fixes. More people standing around in here. AI services, all Class 390s do not stop on the map have been put on as AI only. LU services from Elephant Castle to Queen's Park and vice versa are AI only. Current known limitations. Now, you do need to be aware of these. AI Class 390s are unable to run at their tilt speed of 125 mile an hour, instead running at the default line speed of 110. This results in the AI being slightly delayed. This is a core game issue. Conductor mode is unable to be selected from the menu for the Class 350. It does work for the Pendolino though. Works if activated from the guard panel. When departing London Euston, you must wait until the game tells you to close the doors before you do. Future plans. The current plan for the next version will include the remainder of the London Underground trains, Class 805 undertaking the current Voyager services, freight, lots and lots of freight, including aggregates and RHTT, rail tours of various types when the core services are in. So, that's rather a lot. We're going a little bit fast. We're naughty. That's okay, because we're in an HST. So who cares if we're naughty? Look at that. By the time you turn around, it's gone. There we go. We're back on the right speed now. So there's quite a lot of changes. Lots of foliage. Now, the only thing I haven't put in is they do have a big list of sound mods that they suggest that you put in. I actually think that the trains in the game, to my uncultured ears, I think I used untrained ears in the description, horrible pun, but there you go. That's okay. They're good enough for me, so I left those alone, because one of my principles when I am putting mods into the game is minimise the change. Says the guy that added the 350 liveries just before the stream. What could go wrong? Right. There's another little 710 going whoosh. More people standing around on the platform. Good to see. Non-passengers. More people down there. As we cruise along towards Milton Keynes. Should I run the full run with this thing? Or we get into one of the other services, like a 350 maybe. There goes a Pendolino. I think I turned the fog up a little bit too high, but that's okay. We're having a happy little cruise. As we fly along, we'll pretend we can't see those yellow signals. So if you're into adding mods to your game, and you need to be on PC to do this, it's easiest on Steam, but I believe you can also do it on Epic. And this will give you a little taster of what you can do. As we fly along in Tree Sim World. Apparently I have a signal up ahead that actually means it. So frame rate wise, I'm running a 4080. I have very fast NVMe storage, and I have got a very fast processor, an i14900. And my frame rate is below my target of 60. In fact, a lot of the time it's in the 40s. So that's a perfectly acceptable frame rate, but that does mean that if your PC's a potato, you're probably getting frame rates in the 5s to the 10s. So, potato people, this is not for you. Sorry. Also sorry to the console people, because of course being a mod, it is PC only. Andy says I should pass one of the special liveries 390s just north of Watford. Cool. So we come flying along on our little inspection service. so many new posters on that station. We could go and look at them, I suppose. I've just been mindful of those signals. Don't want to get too far from my train, too. That shed might be new over there, too. I'm not sure. Yeah. Real posters. Real poster. No, it's TT. Oasis. Now, what would you choose? Honestly. Which one would you choose if you had to choose? It's tunnel vision. How are my internet connection speeds in Australia? Asks Aussie. I'm on gigabit fibre, mate. I have no issues whatsoever. I can actually upgrade it to 2 gigabit now, I found out, but I don't need to, so I'm not going to. Well, that was a bit bright, and the rest of it's a bit dark. But, you know, it is a mod. So far this is a decent experience with the mod. Can I put that up higher? No, that's as high as it goes. Another Pendolino. We'll probably do a 350 service next, just to experience something a little bit different in our newly branded 350. Got some grass in the tracks. I noticed the trees are cut back well from the tracks. Hello, Violet. How are you? I hope you are well. As we cruise along, there are new ballast textures. Halfway to Milton Keynes, I think now. I'm pretty sure. No, a third of the way. I lied. Has anybody else tried out the mod? This incarnation of it was released yesterday. Yesterday? Day before. And the people involved in the mod, I should call all of them out as well, shouldn't I? That's a nice thing to do. They've all been around a long time. Belle, Bescot, Charlie, Fawx, JetWash, Laika, Rob S, and SprattyHeath. So they're all quite accomplished mod makers who've been around for ages and do generally quite nice work. Certainly plenty of exhaust coming out of that train. Look at it. It's blowing the Gretas out everywhere. There, oodles of Gretas pouring out of that thing. That must be a speed reduction. Because it's not a signal. I don't see anything coming up on the map though. Oh, I believe the exhaust is good from the mod. Violet, if your NBN speeds are bad, you've got the wrong provider. Get a good one. I think I see what that AWS was for. There's a 100 zone coming up. These things light up now too, the junction lights. At night time anyway. So they've changed the ballast colouring. It's a sort of a light pinky colour. And it's based on the texturing from the original, so if the original was one of the colours that this matches, it uses it. These days you'll only have bad broadband if you're paying for bad broadband. You've got a bad provider or you're just not paying for fast enough speeds. Apart from that, you should be pretty well off. Unless you're, of course, you're in one of those POVO fibre to the node areas. In which case you're not so well off. You're probably getting, at most, 50 meg. Alex says, I used to wonder why there aren't enormous trains the size of buildings and railroads for carrying them. It must be physically impossible and logistically impractical. Look at NASA. They have an 8-story high train. So no, it's certainly possible. That was in the vertical chat. That's an awful lot to type on a phone too. Well done, you. More people sitting around on the platform. More branding. This is all the branding that was ripped out when the license went away. Andy says the exhaust is how it comes from the GWE model. You sure? I think it's less on the GWE. Chandler B, hello to you. We are flying along with a measurement train from Network Rail. It's a bit dark in there, isn't it? Uh-oh, we're outside the tunnel. I hit my head on the wall. It really hurts now. But that's okay. They do anything with the water? Can't tell, can't get over there. Now I'll be able to. Nah, it still looks kind of shit. That's okay. So modders, if you're listening, fix the water. Windy bastard, aren't I? Bendolino. Ooh. That's a different one. Welcome back, Violet. Alex says 8 stories question mark. I have to see this. Yeah, it used to carry the space shuttle when it was upright. These days I think they use a crawler, but they did have a train that did it. There's a couple of novels about city-sized trains too, where the whole city sits on rails and moves around as needed. That's kind of cool. Doesn't look like that station had much in the way of branding done over there, but what about in the middle? Yeah, there we go. London North Western Railway. This is the updated branding for the carriages, only available from the mod, of course. So we start heading downhill. Aussie has only seen the crawler. I always hate trying to figure out the best way to move around with a controller. Pendolino. At least I didn't hit it with my head. Did they put suspension on this thing? No, doesn't look like it. What about ballast shadows? Have they done anything there? It's hard to tell because I turned the fog up too high. See you later, Kuminati. Thanks for dropping by. Always appreciated. I quite like the London Midland signal flares. It makes it much easier to drive without looking up there so much, up at the top on the... Up there, up there, 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 there. Up on the top. Ah, don't worry too much about the speed. That train guy, what could go wrong? Violet has changed accounts. On your Violet. Well done. If you like wandering tours of our fair city of Melbourne, then check out Melbourne Walking Tours by Violet. He's doing quite a lot lately. I used to have this idea of doing something like that, but I'm far too lazy. Violet is the exact opposite. Violet is very active. So she's getting out and about all the time. That looks like it's got some other branding on it too. Cheddington. Some more modern posters on the information boards. That looks like a route map. It is a route map. Looks alright, doesn't it? Bit of branding on there on the Oyster. Back on with the HST. We will run this full length, why not? And then we'll have a look at oh no, they are underground. I thought they were floating. Just the lack of shadows did me in there. Red signal, you reckon? Nah. Don't worry about the HUD, mate. It's only because I've got it set to 4 miles. If I dropped it back to 2 miles, you'd never see those. The way the game works is it only reserves the train blocks right out in front of you, so most of the time you can pretty much ignore the third signal you see there. Because usually by the time you get there, the dispatcher's cleared it. I am operating on the real railway tomorrow. I'm in a diesel this week. Pendo, pendo, pendo. And of course, over here we have Jeremy Clarkson's tractor, because it's ridiculously large. Should be green though to be Clarkson, shouldn't it? We are down to the required 90 miles an hour. It's my heater going nutty. Go on, off. God damn it. Off. Off. My heater's gone bonkers and it's not responding to the remote. It's getting very hot in here. Ah, that got it, I think. Did it? No. Bugger. Let's try it again. Oh, there it goes. Let's turn it back on. Oh, it's gone backwards. It's missed and on, and it's decided... Oh well. Had it off at the circuit breaker later, that'll reset it. Sigh. Tunnel. Oh, finally it's decided to turn off. Okay, it'll stop cooking me now. There you go. Flying up towards Milton Keynes, 8 miles to go. Lurking cat duties. Excellent, Violet. Well done. That's very yellow. It's quite nicely done, actually. I wonder if the digital railway has anything to do with your annual examination. start powering up again. We head out to Milton Keynes, the city in the middle of nowhere. Have they replaced the sheep? Inquiring minds need to know. Have they? Have they? Have they? No. Damn it. Mod makers, better sheep. You need good sheep. Now, this close to Milton Keynes, I might be inclined to start believing the signals. Because they're possibly right. So how is everybody on this fine Friday afternoon, or whatever it is around your way? If you're in the vertical chat and you'd prefer a horizontal chat, there is a link in the description and a link in the live chat. Welcome along if you're watching. We're playing West Coast Mainline on Train Sim World 5 with a whole bunch of community mods applied to it. And I have to say it does look just a tad different now. "5 miles to the Keynes. Jump back in from outside to inside sound-wise isn't too bad, is it? Well, that's not a bad switch at all. Quite like that. Some of the trains go quite batshit when you switch back in and make really weird noises. Hello, Noah Hunt. How are you? Friday morning in the UK for you. It's Friday afternoon in Australia for me. It is about 8 minutes past 5. Finished work a little while ago and thought, why not? Let's stream the mods. It's probably got a little bit more hitching than it had before. Not dramatically so, but it is making my PC work rather hard. My fans show the colours for a heat. Normally it's green, but it's currently a bluey purple colour, which means it's on its way to hot. .8 miles away from Milton Keynes, and then we'll jump in a 350 and do a stopping run somewhere. So the detailed link to the mod page is in the description. And it's also... is it in the live chat? No, I don't think so. I think it's only in the description. That started to put the brakes on. Meanie. But I should probably start to put the brakes on anyway, really. I do believe it's stopping me. It's not going to let me release because I have a brake demand. Yes, I do. I didn't respond quickly enough, so it's just going to stop me. That's okay. Slow. So it's a high slow train. There you go. Well. Now we have to wait for the light to go off, and then we can release the brakes. While we're waiting, I'll look around. Why not? Have a look along the side of our little train here. Oops, too fast. What have they done inside? Anything? It's got a little cupboard in it. It says GWR inside. That doesn't seem right. Lots of additional foliage. How far can we go? I always wonder, all these things get modelled away from the line that you can't actually see. But they're here. Eating your Gen 8 console's performance. But no one really plays on Gen 8 anymore, do they? Really? No, surely not. Noah says, great thanks, 7:10 AM. Scenery looks a bit better than it did previously. Love the clutter around the track. Yeah, and I'd still think it could be more clutter, but yeah, it's a good thing to have. Go on, brakes, let me go. I want to go. Let me go. Wait for that light to go off. So that mean little red light there, the one labelled brake demand, it's being mean. It's making me actually behave myself. But I don't want to. Sigh. Hello, Pugface Music, how are you? On this fine Friday. It actually is a really nice Friday here. Come on, light, go off. Come on. And all those fails. Beat the button. That one. Beat the button. That sounds wrong, actually. We won't do that anymore. Pugface here is here to see the NPC standing at ticket machines for hours. That's the other route. San Bernardino. Here we're watching the train stand still for hours because I made it stop. And now I'm waiting for the light to go off. See this light? This mean light here? This red light? It's demanding me. Demanding. It should only be a minute. I would have thought we'd had a minute by now. Have we not had a minute by now? Surely we've had a minute by now. Anybody keeping track of this? Anybody going, that idiot's been sitting there for a minute now? Come on, brakes. Come on. Cleaning note. What does that say? Dash screen to be cleaned only with moist, non-abrasive cleaners and cloths. That's the operative word though. Make sure it's moist. You always want it to be moist. Dry introduces too much friction. Oh, come on. Why are we waiting? We might just get into a 350 service as it is, I think. I think we might just do that. We almost made it to Milton Keynes. Should we wait? What do you reckon, chat? Should we wait? Or should we go and jump into a 350? Surely it's been a minute. Come on. Surely. Don't call me surely. I wonder if I have to do something like neutral and then forwards. No, that didn't do a thing. Reboot it? Let's reboot it. Light's still on though. Ah, there's a 350 to make fun of. No, it's a Pendolino to make fun of me. You know what? We're going to go and jump in at 350 service. I've had enough waiting. Let's go back to the main menu. Great. So you go, what could go wrong? So you go, well, everything. Really. Alright, let's go do a 350. In our newly branded 350, we'll have a wander around and have a look at it as well. To the trains. Choose your route. It's just like real life, you get to choose your route. 350 is what we want, isn't it? 350/1. South to London Euston, and we can have the Eurovision train, or we can have the branded one. Let's go the branded one. And let's do one at, say, I don't know, 6:38, Tring to Euston. Oh, we should do something from Milton Keynes, shouldn't we? There we go. We'll do that one. That's got a few stops. Custom weather. We won't put the fog on this time. Just like clouds. Bit of wind. Go. Well, walking tours by Violet made a smoothie and fed the cats. They are now fighting over the remaining sunbeam. That seems fair. I think there is a walking simulator, Puck. I think there is. Alright, let's get this thing set up and then we'll go out and have a look at it. Forward. Every time I hear that, boop, boop, I expect it to go Sturm. Like it's a German or something. Oh, that's right, they're over here. Dustup. Vigilance. And TPWS. Actually, you know what I shouldn't have done? I should not have turned on that bloody annoying thing. There we go. Because we want to be able to go for a walk. So let's get the doors open and let's go for a walk ourselves. Go into the main area. Because apparently they've changed the moquette. And indeed they have. It's really branding inside the train. It doesn't look like it. How did you get there? I saw you come through the door and then you just zapped over here. Is that the right phone number? Don't know. Maybe. Let's go look outside. The wondrously branded London and North Western Railway carriages. Couple of blokes admiring Tay-Tay. Really? Bloody vigilance. What are we doing down here? You know what? We're going to go and turn off vigilance. There we go. We shall turn off vigilance. Back in the chair. Let's go look outside the easy way. Is it time to go yet? It is time to go. Better lock the doors. Alrighty. Shall we move? Probably. Brakes off. Bit of that, bit of this, bit of that. Off we go. Give it all the beans, and it will struggle its little heart out. Hey look, the junction lights actually work. This is one of the areas of the mod. Not that I really understand why they have lights here, but apparently they do. And apparently they're real. I've not encountered anyone that can tell me what they're actually for. Noah says this unit manufactured in Germany, so I wouldn't be surprised. Yes, Sturm. Your train is broken. That's what Sturm means. Get rid of that drink. Does this simulate have high-speed bullet trains? Not bullets as such, but does have fast trains. Not this one though. This one's a pig. This is the Class 350 pig. What's that flashing? Hey. It's the data recorder flashing. Very good. Yes, I know I'm in driver mode. How do I get out? Like that. Or not like that. How do you get out? Ah. How do you get out with a controller? I had to use my mouse. Now, where are we going? We're going to Watford Junction at 6:53, so we've got a little while to there. I didn't pick the best service, did I? It stops twice. Once in the middle, and once at the end. Okay. It's not quite what I was expecting then. Well, since we're not stopping for ages, we get up and go talk to the passengers. G'day. How you doing? Do you come here often? Yeah? You reckon I should go back and drive the train, do you? Well, you're boring. You know, we all meet this guy, don't we? Sits on the outside, doesn't want anybody to sit next to him. Well, hi. How you doing? Sorry about standing on your foot, mate, but, you know, you're supposed to let other people see you, too. Another one. What's your excuse, mate? Blocking things. Look at that. You're blocking things so no one can sit here. Train's so crowded, too. You should, you know, you let people sit down. It's really important. Don't worry, folks. Train's driving itself. Nothing to see here. No worries. You got the coveted table seat. You're good. How about you? You got a table seat as well. Yeah. What is with her jeans? It's like she's wet. Maybe she is. Might have been out in the rain or something, I suppose. It's entirely possible. Gotten out in the rain and gotten slightly moist before getting into the train. We got over 110? Really? In this thing? Wow. That never happens. Hello, Maverick. How are you? Noah says, typical grumpy commuter, that is. Yep, pretty much. Noah says, if engineers need to do track work on the points, then those lights would be on, but I don't think they're used in normal operations. Very cool. Hello, Bad Guy 89. How are you? Caspian's Gaming World says the Class 377/7 is basically made from a Class 387 because it only has 4 cars. You just cut it in half. Fair enough. Yes, you'll notice, Maverick, that I'm in this shirt, not the other one, and the little logo is missing. Because while the ambassadors are not forbidden from running mods, I couldn't say we're exactly encouraged to do it, so, you know, nothing to do with the mothership today. And I wanted a stopping service, and it's only going to stop at Watford Junction. So we're basically going all the way. Oh well. Getting ready to settle into bed, Bad Guy. That's cool. 11:22 PM. That's where you sit up and you watch someone streaming and you wake up in the morning with a phone on your face. And it's run out of juice during the night. But that's okay. Don't worry, Maverick. I'm pretty sure in his spare time Matt runs mods too. He's a very strong supporter of the modding community. So I don't have any concerns. There goes another Pendolino going. How's that guy going so fast? He's being very naughty. Doing 105 mile an hour in a 90 zone. What's going on? Gratuitous bridge shot. Crawl along in this delightful morning. We get hit by a tunnel. Back into the front just in time to come out of the tunnel, of course. Welcome to the people watching on the shorts feed. There's rather a lot of you, 32 today. It's quite cool. We are playing the West Coast Main Line in Train Sim World 5. With the great big mod bundle from Train Sim Community and the London Midland Signalling mod as well. I think it might be a sunrise, Violet, but I agree with you, it is pretty. It's like some nice autumn colouring as well. I can say autumn on this route, because it's England. Therefore autumn is okay. Should be speeding up again too. Naughty me. So if you've joined recently, we're running a great big mod pack for Train Sim World 5 on the West Coast Main Line. It includes branding for this train, for example. If I zoom in, if I can, if it'll let me. You know, controller, you're not making my life easy. Do what I want to do. Right, there we go. You can see it now. The London and North Western Railway. Normally in the game that branding is not there. This is a mod. But the pack has also changed the vegetation. It's introduced more clutter along the line, which is good to see. There's new graffiti. There are little people standing around the stations all over the place that are just little tableau people. Good to see them as well. but it is taking a frame rate hit. So I normally target my frame rate at 60 because it's good for streaming. My machine normally runs about 145. With this mod pack, it's in the mid 50s and it gets down into the mid 40s. So this isn't a pack for the potato PC people, because you're probably not going to enjoy it. "18 miles to Watford Junction. Bad guy, may you ask what gets modded here?" Well, should I read the list again? I could. It's rather a lot. So I'll go through it really quickly. The first up, the things you need. You must have the Goblin line or the game will crash. You get the GWE new measurement train that we were in before. East Coast mainline for the Class 805s. It uses San Bernardino for graffiti. It needs this route. No surprise there. It needs the Pendolino. And there's a whole bunch of packs. So start with the route enhancements. Significantly enhance the nighttime scene. Lots of lighting. Night lighting on many landmarks, including Wembley Stadium, the BT Tower, and Wembley Yard. Significantly enhanced foliage across the entire route, amounting in reality to a fresh start. So they dug it up, killed it, poisoned it, mowed it, mulched it, and planted new plants. What else have we got? Added lights services to non-functional trackside junctions, improved the lights on the 390 Pendolino, improved the lights on the London Underground 72 stock, added significant amount of clutter, added station and yard workers, dockyard cranes are now the right colour, they are yellow, updated the disused Brent sidings. So yeah, you get the idea, there's a lot, and there's a lot more than that. So I'll dump a link to the mod again in both chats, in the horizontal chat now, so you'll know which one you're in a moment. Paste as plain text. Go. And now I'll paste it in the vertical chat. If you prefer a horizontal stream, there is one available. If you just pop back to my channel, and you'll be able to find the horizontal one. What speed are we doing? We're doing good speed. So welcome along to all of the new faces. You're welcome to chat in the live chat should you desire it. You certainly don't have to, but should you desire it, you are absolutely welcome to. As we cruise along on this fine, slightly cloudy day, which is kind of what I asked for. Bad Guy says they had a Virgin livery on Creative Club, unfortunately got taken down because it was branded, but it was very good for the Pendolino. Well, you know, most Virgins get taken down sooner or later. Peter Young retracted his message. Hello, Peter Young. The Crazy Aussie Adventure. Hello to you as well. That looks like a Roblox person to me. Could be. Could be. Whoosh. And we're going too fast again, but who really cares? Me? No. Noah Hunt says it's quite a heavy route over 40-60. It can just handle it between 35 and 40 FPS. Yes. Peter says LNWR missed out on financial compensation for not licensing branding. Now they get is a mention for the branding is owned by the respective owners. Yep. Oh well. They'll live. Oh no, they won't, because their license is being taken away from them by the government. Oh well, that's okay. I suppose I'd better start thinking about slowing down just a little bit. There goes another 350 in the other direction. It does feel like it's getting darker rather than lighter, which is interesting. Where am I braking? I'm going to go that way. Power! Power! More power! All the lights work in the tunnel. Well, we came out of the tunnel. So passenger lights do work in the tunnel. We just got to see that. Looks like the modders might have put the over-reflective glass texture back on here, which is a little undesirable. But everything else this mod's doing I'm quite liking. So I'm quite appreciating it. I'm using a 4080 Noah. Look out. There's people in hard hats. Always watch out for people in hard hats. They're always up to no good. Especially ones that point at things. All they need now is a clipboard. People in hard hats. Looks like we're about to overtake a stopping service. Why don't we go over that side of it so we can make fun of them? If my inept controller skills can do it, that is. No, that way. Oh, I've got the sticks backwards. See, that's where we laugh at them with the horn. That's fair, isn't it? It's fair to me. Poor little stopping service. Mind you, we have to stop soon. 8.4 miles. There's a Pendo. Can I get over there in time? Probably not, because my sticks are backwards. Whoa, I made it. How's that for timing? Right into it. I need to turn my sticks around the other way and then it'll be fine. Bit of water. I'm getting lots of vibration on the controller from the junctions, but I'm not hearing any junction sounds. Can't blame the mod for that, I didn't put their sounds in. Seven miles to Watford Junction. Let's have a little look around at this station as we fly past. It's the same PIS, I think. Maybe might be a different font actually. Branded signage. Got some more posters. We haven't seen that one before. That one's kind of cool. That sounded like my train stopping, didn't it? But no, it's okay. My brakes are not on. It's all good. 6 miles to go to Watford. Watching the live stream on your phone and hanging around? Welcome to you. Absolutely. Streaming vertical's a bit of a experiment for me. Seems to go okay. It's providing people some enjoyment. Fantastic. If you like what you see, I stream quite often. I'll next be streaming on Sunday. I'll be running the old Boston route. I was hoping to run the new Boston route, but we all know what happened there, so I'll be running the old one instead, just to give us a taste of the big pink T trains on the MBTA, and remind people how to use ATC and Axis, because everybody will have forgotten, because it's been a while, and they probably need to know. According to the stats on my Dovetail Live profile, Boston is the most driven route I have. So I clearly like it. Mostly. So looking forward to the new one. Also looking forward to the new Just Trains route. So the Just Trains route is out on the 21st of November. Boston is out, I think, the week before that from memory. I think it's the week before. Oh, look at that over there. Isn't that cute? Look at that. Welcome to Kings Langley Station. Glad to see there's no trees overhanging the track anywhere. That's my personal bugbear. And yes, Matt Paddleston, trees do grow out over railways, but they get smashed by trains. They don't stay there, and they don't come and join you in the cab. No. Just out of curiosity. Yep. I don't have the lights on in the train, do I? Might want to fix that. I've gotten lost. How do I turn the lights on? Lighting. 8. Interior lighting. Lighting on. Right. Should have lights now if I go back there again. Oh, look at that. Isn't that better? That's much better. Uh-oh. 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 It's alright, it's stopping me anyway. There's my little brake depend panel. Is that it up there? Probably. I don't see one. Maybe it hasn't got one. But it did definitely break me because I didn't acknowledge that. Wow. I think in this one you can make the brakes release. No, clearly not. So we were so close too. So close. Oh well. Wait our minute again. See, this is a theme with me. But let's go and look at Watford Junction while we wait. Actually, let's do a run down the train first. So we can see what it looks like end to end. Looks nice with the proper livery on it. I did miss it when it came out. That sounds to me like brakes releasing, so let's pop back in the front. Brakes have released. Let's go. Why don't we go up to the station and watch ourselves come in? If I can get out of this grass. There you go. Come up here and watch ourselves come into the platform. Come down here and stand with the men in hard hats who have coffee this time. Excellent. Here at Watford Junction. How close is our train? A long way away. It's just coming to the end of the platform, I think. $150 yards to go. Noah says I'm playing Boston Sprinter a lot and I'm really enjoying it, so I think this new route is bound to be really good too. Stop you. I've left myself behind. Are we going to get one car in the platform? See, this is what happens when you read the chat. Noah says coffee everywhere in the darkness. That won't improve their moods. No, probably not. But, door's open. We can go back inside now. This is always weird when you go inside on that 8 camera. Who knew you can open doors on the 8 camera? I'll go through though. Never mind. Up a bit. Up a bit. Up. There we go. So, what do you two think, eh? What do you reckon? We on a winner here with this mod? Looks kind of cool. No? Yeah, they're both just going to look away from me now. What about you there? What do you think? Is it good? No? Don't know? It's very orange. Does your outfit come with sunglasses? Need sunglasses. Time to go yet? It is time to go. Not that way. Alright, let's go. Off to Euston. Euston, we have a problem. We're in a 350. It's always nice to see when you see a couple of them, isn't it? I did hear some clacking then, that's a bit better. There's another 350 going significantly faster. "14 miles to London Euston, where you may change to the Underground, the Overground, the Middle Ground, the Middle Earth, the Lower Earth, the Central Core." Like, you can pretty much go anywhere you want from Euston. It's actually a very nice cafe in Euston. It's up on the top, on the left-hand side. They do a magnificent bacon and eggs. That's when I was in London a little while back. I left the place that I stayed, which I mistakenly thought had breakfast, but it turned out that they actually didn't. So I was very hungry when I got to Euston, and just as I left my accommodation, I got a text message that said my train had been cancelled. So I went down to Euston and I fixed that up, and good on you, the Avanti West Coast people. They were very, very nice. They got me onto another Pendolino. They understood that I particularly wanted to ride a Pendolino, so they got me on another one. All good. Free of charge. Just set it all up for me. And then I went up to the cafe because I had a little while to wait, and was a bit peckish, and had a very, very nice full English up there. Excellent, excellent black pud. Some very well prepared poached eggs. Nice toast. Bit of baked beans, bit of mushrooms, bit of something green. Don't know what it was. Might have been spinach. A couple of sausos. Some excellent bacon. It's really good. Top-notch stuff. The waiting person was also extremely friendly and helpful. Always good. Left her a tip. Ooh, more people. What are these two doing? Did you kind of fall down? You look like you fell down. It looks uncomfortable. It looks really uncomfortable, doesn't it? Like it just draped her over the bags. Oh well. Okay. Yeah, you text your mate. Be all good. Say, I fell down, I can't get up. Help me! It's cool that the phone has sound effects now. I don't know when that came in. I don't know if that's part of the mod or if that's normal. I've never noticed it before. No, we're going too fast. How naughty of us. 11 miles to Euston. There is... Oops. Let's watch you leave. Which way are you going to go? That way. There you go. You have fun. As we continue our world record run back into Euston. Another overground train over there. Good to see. Might actually believe these yellow signals. We'll see. No, it says I missed the 319 units that used to run on here. They definitely lit up the West Coast main line during rush hour. I've never met one of those. I enjoyed my Pendolino run up here, though. It's good. I didn't go all the way up to Scotland, though. I didn't go to Milton Keynes, though. I'll have to look it up and see what station it was that I went to. As we cruise along in our funny little train on Train Sim World. We might do an overground run after this. What do you think? An overground or an underground? Could do both. I do have to stop before it gets dark because I need to mow the grass, because I am operating on a real railway tomorrow, and I certainly won't feel like mowing the grass when I get up at 4:45 in the morning. And I don't think my neighbours would appreciate it. And given I'm not back until about 7 PM tomorrow night, it'll be dark again, I kind of have to do it tonight. Bakerloo train up there. It's about to run away though, so I'm not going to go up there. There's some more of the junk. Seeing lots of excavators parked along the route, but they're parked correctly with their buckets facing away from the train. Train Sim World 5 Tree Edition. Anybody else who plays the game notice that more often than not, again, let's try it again. Ah, tree. How about now? Oh, look at that. We got one without a tree. Woo. Continue with our little cruise in Tree Sim World. No Hunt says they only ran up to Milton Keynes during rush hour. It's not the easiest to find. I remember riding one in 2023. A Pendolino went past and it made a huge bang as it forced all the windows shut. Excellent. Look at this time of day, London Midlands reds are kind of pink. But I dare say they're like that because they look better later. Here's the big yellow cranes. So they were grey before, and now yellow. Grey or red? I'm not sure. But they're meant to be yellow, so yellow it is. Do have a speed reduction coming up, 4.8 miles to London Euston. There's another 710 sitting over there, minding its own business. Sitting in the sidings. As we go bonky bonky through the switches there. Let's see what the inside's like now with lights on with the tunnel. Ah, they still went off. That's crap. Well, that's something for the mod makers to deal with, I suppose. Let me get back in the chair, will you? Thank you. Down to the requisite 80, and that red signal could actually be real, so we behave ourselves for a little while now. If you're watching the vertical chat on your phone and you would like a more traditional horizontal one, if you have a look in the description of the chat, there is a link. If you're unable to click that on your particular phone, then pop back to my channel and you'll be able to get to the live from there. But if you like the vertical, go right ahead and stick with it. Start slowing down for the entrance to Euston, not far to go now. I'm sure I put the brakes on then. I have put the brakes on. But it's not doing anything. Interesting. More brakes? More brakes. It's getting faster and I've got the brakes on. But it's powering. What? I went the wrong way, didn't I? What an idiot. I'm never going to live that down. Never live that down. Now it's still got the brakes on. Even though I'm putting it back in power. No, maybe I'm not an idiot. Maybe there is just something wrong with it. Have I unmaster-keyed or something? No, it's master-keyed on. It's in forward. And it's got power. And I didn't miss an alert or anything. It just stopped. But I have got a brake demand. That's annoying. That really is. Now that must have been for speed, I suspect. Coming into here. Let's try the lights. See if we can turn them on. Because I thought I had turned them on. Well, it looked like maybe not. Lighting on. Top. So we should now be able to go out the back there. Go look at the lighting in the tunnel. So how did it get turned off again? Because I don't remember turning it off. Noah says the silent DSD bug is back. That is possible, because it was very weird what just happened. But it is a brake demand, so I don't know that it's DSD, because I wouldn't have thought that would actually do that. Headlights are pretty good. Do I not have them on, maybe? That's the headlight panel, isn't it? That green one? No, that's unit deselect. Oh, down there. That would be why my headlights are a bit crappy. Daylights, better. Somewhat better. Can we go now? Please? 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 No? No go. No go. Reboot it. May not help. Did. Excellent. Let's go. Off we go. Yeah, I think it was a TPWS speed intervention, because I was going a bit quick, but I put the brakes on and nothing much happened, and then I put the lever the other way, and of course it just sped up, which, you know, wasn't helpful. But that's okay. What is casting that massive shadow out the front? That's weird. Coming through the Tunnel of Love into Euston. Noah says when you hit the red emergency brake button, the doors leading to the passenger compartment automatically open. That's so you can get up and run away, so whatever you're about to crash into doesn't kill you, I suppose. That would make an element of sense. Pelican GRX in the vertical chat, hello to you as well. How are you going? For all the new faces in both chats, welcome along. I hope you're doing very well. Better start slowing down if the train will let me. Because otherwise I'm going to get whacked when I get to that 25 zone just up at Euston there. Oh, look. That's new. Cool. Roaming with Charlie, hello to you as well. Welcome along. If you enjoy the vertical streaming format, feel free to stay there, but there is also a traditional horizontal stream running if you'd like to join that one. Yeah, absolutely welcome to watch the verticals, that's for sure. And Noah, yes, definitely, if there's an obstruction, you do not want to be in the cab. Yes, you will be squished. That would hurt. Better get my speed down a little bit, or this magnet coming up's going to stop me. I think I might just make it. I think I survived that. It's very close, though. We come down the steep gradient into Euston. Plenty of pendolinos to look at. Should we do an overground service or an underground service next? Bad guy says if it was German you would have been stopped by now. Yes, and you probably wouldn't know why. With the train going, Swing Bremsung! Thanks, train. You're always helpful. In theory you can come into these platforms at 25, but I have been whacked before, so I tend to slow down. I come in at 15 or less. So we've got, in the horizontal chat they want the overground, and in the vertical chat they want the underground. I guess that just means I have to do both. Now the underground one doesn't actually go underground on this route, it's just the short section, so we might do that and then we'll pop in and do an overground in a 710. Seems like a plan to follow. Noah says real life it's 25 out and 15 going in. Fair enough. Don't hit the buffer, don't hit the buffer, don't hit the buffer. Perfect. That was good. Yep. Nice. And a meter to go. Let's watch all the people not get out. Look at them all. All those people not getting out. Pretty good. Perfect. You may as well lock the doors, because, you know, there's not that much point. I think they all got out in the tracks on the other side, because I opened those doors too by accident. That's okay. Alright then, so let's go and find ourselves a... Actually, I have to go to the main menu, because I can't just go to the timetable, because I want to choose a different train. So we'll do a quick underground one, and then we'll do a 710. That'll be fun. Should be, shouldn't it? Guess so. I keep thinking of changing this picture to one of mine. Be better. Choose a route. West Coast Main Line. Timetable. We'll use the new timetable. And we'll do an LU. If I can get there. Can't get there. There we go. That's too early. What about... There's a short one. We'll do this one. Kilburn Road to Stonebridge Park. And we'll just leave dynamic weather on for a change. I usually change it when I'm streaming, but that's okay. So we look at the Frankenstein train going to Aschaffenburg. Ooh, I've got to remember how to do this now. It's been a while. And there's something I have to do over here, isn't there? I'm going to turn those on. And it shouldn't do that one yet anyway. Stabling tail light off. Cab light, no. Destination light. Ah, it's fine. Where are we going? I'm going to Stonebridge Park. Stonebridge Park. And then we have to put this thing in. Bring it to enter. Bring this. Out to hold. Put you in forwards. And push the button. And that might let me move. Maybe? Maybe not. What haven't I done? Oh, you know what I haven't done? You know what I haven't done? I haven't done this down here. I didn't put the master key in. Right. Now I can push the button. And get it round to off and release. And push the button again. Right, there we go. Now it'll work. Off we go. What a terrible angle. That's a fun angle though. And our little underground behemoth. I quite like the 1938 one of these. That was quite cool. Nice old wooden thing. Don't question the master mod makers, Noah Hunt. They'll get you. I think it's meant to represent an empty cars service. Because it didn't ask me to load any passengers. Hey, Chandler. Yes, it is very squeaky indeed. More people doing nothing. Good to see. Am I supposed to stop here? Of course I am. Well, there's some issues in the timetable, small ones. Why is there a bloke standing up there on the signalling gantry? Was this a go via? Was it? Go via. Yes, it was a go via. Alright, let's go then. But I do have to wonder, is there a man in a ponytail up there? Strange. Weird. That's a helpful pan shot, isn't it, when you're in a building? Which I probably can still go at speed, because I've got 45 to go. This little train takes a little while to get up to that kind of speed. Cruise through the overground, under that's over. Yes, the underground that's over, that's right. Don't mind me, I'm just an idiot. Ooh, sparkles. And wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, there it goes. Is it go via as well? It is. And we think German trains have silly horns. Ooh, massive headlights. Cruising along in our little class 72. I have to keep remembering to try and make it interesting for the vertical folks, as well as the horizontal folks. Make sure you all get to see cool things. Noah says he's just researched. Apparently there are a couple of empty underground trains that reverse at Kilburn High Road. Mod makers, I apologise. Please don't find me. Oh, they're good at finding people. So that's the other cool thing about mod makers, is they don't have to be like Dovetail when someone says, this is wrong, when it's not. And Dovetail usually just sit there quietly, meekly. Let the community answer it for them. Mod makers? Nah. That just get right in your face. Hello, that train guy. How are you? Welcome along. I'll head up here to Harlesden platform in our incredibly overpowered train, which is actually doing okay on the hill. Bad guy says if they don't, the evil Santa Claus will. You know, now that the world's changing, do you think Santa still brings coal to the bad people? I do believe I have a red signal on the way to Stonebridge Park. No, not full speed, that train guy. I'm driving towards a red signal. That would be a poor idea. Funny for you, poor for me. He brings them AR-15s. That would make a limited amount of sense, actually. We don't do coal anymore. Here, have a gun. Gone yellow. That looks quite nice, doesn't it? That's quite tasty indeed as the sun comes up or goes down or something. Wembley Stadium up there. Pick some more speed up since the signal is yellow. The light was yellow, sir. Noah Hunt says, in all honesty, I do love this mod. Those car markers after the platforms are very cool. It's good to see modern trackside, or more trackside clutter and real branding. I do agree, it adds quite well. This is one of my favourite things about this route, actually, is these. The little semaphores. There's still a few here, as you go in and out of yards. Oh, bit of grass on the tracks. To go back to behaving myself, I guess. I'm guessing we're going to go through Stonebridge Park and then reverse. Yeah, we're stopping just after it. But we will be stopping in it because there's a red signal. Hello, C. How are you? You're on the vertical stream. If you wish to be on the horizontal one, you can jump there from my channel. Now, the HUD says this signal's... Oh, there's a shunt. Okay, I see. It's fine, then. It's a complete non-issue. I'm going to get a bit quick, though. So going from into the yard. Very nice. Just roll our way in here very slowly now. I don't think these have suspension, do they? I don't think. No, it doesn't look like it. Bad guy says, right now when you... That makes sense. Limited amount of sense. You know the place in the world is this moment not great. Yes, I agree with that. The world's just a tad shit right now. I do wish it wasn't. There you go, C. You found your way in. I am fine, thank you. How about yourself? Did have the pleasure of meeting C when I was in the UK and went for a cruise on the Llangollen. And I can't go past that stop board because I think it is actually a signal. Right, stop, 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 stop. Very good. It wants me to go past it, but I don't think I can. Maybe if I use the contact signaler phone. No, maybe I can go past it. Let's just do it. It's either going to work or explode. Worked fine. And that's okay. That'll be it. Objective complete. We're done, so let's do a overground now, I think. Would be good. Main menu. I did hear about the train crash. See, yeah, I'm waiting to see what the investigation yields. I avoid commenting on train crashes because I'm in the railway industry, and it's generally pretty much considered poor form to speculate when you're in the industry. It's not a good thing to do. It's better to wait for the investigation to finish. For the general public, though, no such restrictions. You go for your life, do whatever you want. Let's go for a 710. And we'll go a 710/3, I guess. What do we got? 5:48, you're a bit early. London, Euston to Watford Junction. This will stop everywhere, won't it? Probably will. We'll leave dynamic weather on. Who knows what might happen now? Who knows? Yes. It's something that could easily happen on my railway. That almost felt like we derailed when we appeared then. Yeah, I probably can't open doors because I have not master keyed. And ports. And doors opening, doors are open. I remember how to drive this train now. It's been such a long time and I hardly ever drove it when it came out. Headlights, 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 headlights. Headlights are on day already. Tail lights are on auto. Safety systems are over here. Let's just use TPWS. I'll just do TPWS, I think. It's not as though I care about points much.
And AWS operational.
So we are in Euston. Euston, we have a train. And a lady with a laptop. Let me down there. And the doors are closing themselves, as they do. And one thing you do have to do with this mod is do not close doors until you're told to. Hello, Mark B. How are you? Welcome along. We're about to do an overground, having done the under overground. And we are in Euston. We have got a mod installed. I don't want to be up there. I want to be down here. I'm going to look at posters. Because that one's kind of cool. It's another Tay-Tay poster. Got some trolleys. Got some more posters here. Out of office auto reply. There you go. Fair enough. Thanks, Katie. Good on you. Bit of Coldplay? Why not? Alright, off we go. Maybe. Did I remember how to drive this? If I set it up properly, is it going to move? No, I don't think it is going to move. What haven't I done? I'm in forward. Did I not turn the power on? What does it need? It needs shoes. Have we got a panto? Something silly like that. I don't see a pantograph up, so... Shoes down. DC. Oh, it's already on DC. Shoes down. Do I have to do anything on here? Don't think so. Power? No, I've still got an interlock on. Why have I got an interlock on? Why? What have I forgotten to do? Something, clearly. Let's just whack the button just in case. DRA not on, is it? No, it's not on. Put it in recovery, reset that, and then do that.
TSW5 and AWS operational.
And brakes. They come off the brakes. Either I've forgotten how to drive this train or the mod's not happy with it. It's saying pantograph 25 kV, and that's not right because I've got DC selected. Still pan down. Doors are closed. Let's try and flip it. Oh, it does have overhead here, doesn't it? We could actually run an overhead here. Come on, finish putting the pantograph up. You know you want to do it. Okay, we have power. Right, now let's try it. No, we still have interlock. So it wasn't the power doing it. What have I forgotten? Tried resetting the physics. Shouldn't have to do that, though. I just reckon there's something I've forgotten to do. Because I don't drive this much. And it could be busted in the mod too, that's always possible. Nothing I have to do on here, is there? I don't think. I don't see anything that makes sense here. Main menu? No. No. Oh, sad face. Let's go back to max brake. Because this thing does get its knickers in a twist sometimes.
TPWS and AWS operational.
Let's make sure I don't have doors open. I do have doors open. What's going on there? I had the door interlock. That's weird. Alright, at least we know what's wrong, but why did I have a door interlock lit up? And I'm still not allowed out. Does that mean my left doors are open too? Surely not. No, they're not. Those doors are locked. Those doors are locked. Let's do that again.
TPWS and AWS operational.
I don't like this train. Alright, last resort. I think maybe... Oops, that one. I'm stuck. Do it. Yes. Well, now it's turned off. Now it's turned off completely. God, back to the start. Alright. Recovery. Brake. Let's try that. No. We got squat. We have squat. Even after resetting it. Maybe I have to watch an AI do it. Come on. Give me a driver. Or not. Hits the seat and it can't open. That's funny. Anybody know how to drive a train? I don't. Can't make it move. Sorry. You're all going to have to get off. Everybody off. Go on, get off. You might want the doors open to get off, eh? Has this got guard mode? Probably. Maybe. Must be a switch somewhere. Or is it that? No. Ah, well. Everybody off. See you later. Do you know how to drive a train? No? You're not very useful. None of these people are useful. It could be the mod, I suppose. It's possible. I have seen people driving it with the mod, though. I suspect I've just buggered it. Let's go back onto DC and see what happens. Let's go into secure before doing that, because it'll do bad things. Wait for the pantograph to go down and the shoes to come down. Because I have got third rail, so I should be able to use shoes. It's just flashing away there. Don't want to be up there. If the shoes come down. Can't even see any shoes, so I don't think so. Let's go into forwards and try. No, I think this train's just shagged. Maybe it's the mod, maybe it's not. Who knows? I don't have a door interlock anymore. Oh well, we'll do something else. That's fine. Reckon I could put it down till I pulled the kernel. And that's possible. This is possible. People clearly like to watch me fail. That's alright. I could do the tutorial for that train. Learn how you're supposed to do it. Maybe we should do that. Let's try it. Train operations, basics. No, that's not what we want. Train modules. That's what we want. Class 710 TFL. 710 introduction. Go. Has been a while since I've driven it, but surely it's not that hard. Come on, load it up.
In this training module, you'll be learning how to drive the BR Class 710/2 Aventra electric multiple unit.
I think we fell on the ground.
During this brief introduction, you'll be taken through the critical driving controls and performing passenger operations. When you're ready, climb aboard.
Are you really going to make me go back out there? You are. Bastard.
Take a seat in the driver's position so that you can prepare the train. For this introduction, you'll be completing a full loop of the circuit and performing passenger operations when you reach the next stop.
Yep, just tell me how to turn it on. That's all I care about.
Prepare the train for departure.
Right.
To unlock the control desk, you'll need to insert...
Right.
The reverser is used to determine the direction of travel.
Set this to secure. Right. Then the AC's up button. And up button. We did that before.
To begin loading passengers, you will need to open the passenger doors.
Right. Do that. Notice I still have an interlock. Now, I did make the mistake of turning on a safety system before, so we should emulate that. Whack the button.
TPWS and AWS operational.
Yay! Can we close, please? Yes, I think we've heard this guy before too, bad guy.
It's time to depart. Close the passenger doors.
Fairly good. You can also press Y. Nice.
Set the headlights, as this will let others around you know that this train is operational.
Done that. Forward.
This train features a combined power...
No interlock. Is it going to move, though? Yes, it is. Alright, back to West Coast Main Line. Let's emulate that. Main menu. So we've got to start it in secure. That's what I didn't do before. And that's probably what screwed it up. It's a problem between the chair and the keyboard. I'm going to start that one again. I don't want to resume it. West Coast Main Line. Dunk. Dunk. Modded timetable. 710. Goblin. And what did we do? Which one were we doing? One of these. London Euston to Watford Junction. Let's do that one. Dynamic weather. Why not? Right. Back with the Aschaffenburg picture. There we go. Get started. Okay. Let's try and do it right this time. So, master key. And put this in secure. And we'll open some doors. And we'll turn on TPWS. We'll reset TPWS. Whack the AC button.
AWS operational.
Pantograph upwards. We still have an interlock. We have power back. And is it time to close the doors yet? No. Have a look. Doors are open. No e-scooters or e-unicycles. More Coldplay. A bit more auto reply from Katie. Mind the gap. Don't fall in the hole. Why are they all going up that side when this side's empty? Is it time to go yet? No, it's 30 seconds to go. The Great Hall still seems empty, really. Just a bit. Just look up, apparently. 1 in 5 people would choose their phone over the view. That's because you take a picture of the view and you look at it later. Doesn't that make sense? Yes, makes sense. It's almost time to get back on our train. Do Control 0. Shut the door. And back to forwards. Oh, I didn't press the button, did I? And we're going to be able to drive. Look at that. See, if you just do it the right way, it works fine. Let's go. Come on. Off we go with the car alarm train. Which does accelerate quite well, I have to say. Rolling out of Euston. Class 710 Overground. Hello, FawxSeef. How are you? See, a few more people have joined the vertical stream and the horizontal stream, so welcome to you all. If not met me before, I go by the name Train Simulator Driver, or Paul, either is fine. I'm usually off Noah Hunt. Bit of an opposing move between the 710 and the Bendo. Glad you were okay, Fawx. I'm well, thank you. Just trying out this gigantic mod pack. Oops. It's not time to speed up yet. So there's a link in the description to this mod pack if you want to try and use it on West Coast Main Line. But yellow's all the way now. Double flashing yellow, in fact. As we head towards South Hempstead. This thing's headlights work pretty well. And it is lit up as well. How about that? So the only part of the mod pack I didn't put on was the sounds. And everything else is installed. We have a new timetable. We have clutter and stuff all over the place. I have to say I do kind of like it. But I do give the warning, if you have a potato PC, you may not enjoy what this mod does. Because it's dropped the frame rate a bit. There's another 710. I think in the sun I saw that there's a change track indicator on that signal we just went past. And indeed we are. We go down the hole. Oh, and we don't have overhead power anymore. And down, shoes down. Currently going through a tunnel getting our pantograph ripped off. Do I have power again yet? Come on. Oops, might do. Might do. Yes, we do. That was kind of funny. Hello, Mark Moss. How are you? I haven't seen you since, let me think. Henderson's stream this morning. All good. Yeah, tomorrow I'll be firing a diesel, which consists of sitting in a chair going gunk gunk on the button every now and again. At least I assume I'm still on a diesel. I better check before I actually do things for tomorrow to make sure I take the right clothes and the right gear. And if I am on a steam engine, I better start eating. Otherwise I'll be shagged partway through the day because I'll run out of energy. Bad guy says you're going to have a chat with the station master when you get back. Well, yes. All these strange things that have turned themselves on. Get behind the yellow line, you. I think I just took that man's head off with a mirror. That's okay. Surely. What could go wrong? Well, this is people getting on and off this time. That's good. Lock doors, because we get out quickly here. Somehow we're behind a wall, but that's okay. Look at those people slowly merging with the train and getting grated up like a cheese grater. Was that a great experience? You're going to fall off the platform, aren't you? Oh, look at you just walking in the air. Oh, you're back. No, you realised something was wrong and you went back on the platform. Very good. I think half those people jetpacked then too. Next stop, Kilburn High Road, platform 2. Coming up. Yes, Cab Pepe, mods. Isn't that weird? Me running mods. That's why I'm wearing this shirt, not the other one. Because if I wore the other one, probably wouldn't have mods. Hello, people of Kilburn High Road. How many brake stops has this got? 3. Okay. We're going to run a little long. It's alright. Don't worry about it. It's not an Ebworth. It is green, isn't it? Yes, it is. Awesome sauce. Ooh, that's a bit of a bad light bake on the mod there. Bit of a bad light bake indeed. Why are none of the doors open? Come on, you lot, get in.
Is not permitted on the station. Please alight and walk with your bike. Thank you.
Hello, Kempepe. Do you think Bad Guy 89 had actually noticed the missing pantograph? Or do you think I'd be okay? Surely that'd be okay, wouldn't it? Up you go, train. See you later. Bye. Too late. Sucks to be you lot. You missed your train. Next stop, Queen's Park. Noah Hunt had about 5 passengers sunk into the platform by the doors of my train at Providence a couple of days ago. Yeah, that does happen on the Boston route a bit. There's a lot of jetpacks on the Boston route too. Bad Guy says after not running around with no heads on their jetpack into orbit, yes. And he says you could stick a 1980s antenna up there and get away with it no problem. That looks like a pantograph. That worked fine, surely. Queen's Park. Doors will open on the right. This time your driver might even stop actually in the platform. And there's Ponytail Person again. Where are they? Yeah, up there. Whee! What are you doing? Hey? What are you doing? You look pretty shifty, man. You know, there's an orange dude just round the corner there. He's going to come get you in a minute. I don't think you should be up here. You look kind of, stoned, to be honest. Let's get some doors shut. Oh, we haven't actually stopped in the right place. Bum. Did I open the doors? I'm not sure. I don't have interlock. Yeah, this timetable wants me to go a bit further on. So I suppose we'll have to, won't we? Right. Next time we open the doors. So this timetable is very insistent on you being in the right place. This is something DTG have worked hard to resolve, and now the mod makers just bung it back in and go, yeah, you've got to stop right on the nose. Ah, that's okay. Picking up TV signals on your pantograph. There's a thing. There's a thing indeed. Is it time to go? It's time to go. Let's go. Alrighty, power on, dude. Have the interlock, Captain. Max power. Feel that intense power slip. Slippy slidey. Nothing sitting in the shed. Must be a busy peak time. Off we go to Kensal Green. Better do a bit of spirited running so we catch up on time. could happen, bad guy. You stick a pantograph on your head, you would be a Teletubby. Being passed by a rampant 350. Kensal Green, doors will open, left side. Mind the gap. Don't fall down the hole. Alrighty. Doors open. Bit of chesties going on there. I'm sure she got off further up the platform and she's walked up here and gotten on here. That's just weird. Well, that's okay. Time to go. Max power. Off we go to Wembley Junction. I'm probably already going too fast, nearly. Cab Peppy says I'd rather not have these, knowing what happened a while ago. I don't think I'll try, but the signal light mod works. The automatic announcements I have in TSW4, less dangerous, and so far no crashes. I have seen a few people complaining about crashes after this mod, I have to admit, but it's memory related. You need a lot of memory to make this mod work. Actually, let me tell you how much it's actually using. Look. It is currently using 25 gig of memory. So yeah, if you don't have a lot of gigs, don't do it. Putting it really simply, there's a Class 08. Gronk. It's good to see the occasional 08 just littered around the joint. So we roll into Williston. Doors will open on the right. At some point. Oh, look at those bright green boots. How cool are they? Alrighty, doors open. What have we got at Williston? Got a little robot. Let it go. Is that a different roundel? Maybe? Actually, we better have a look at one of these new high-res maps, hadn't we? Better unlock the doors first. I think I just turned the train off. God damn it! Probably be buggered now, you watch.
AWS operational.
Go look at this route map. Don't bother getting on the train, it's probably broken now. Wow, yeah, okay. That is a high resolution route. Do you mind? That is definitely a high resolution route map, isn't it? Can actually read everything. I hate to think how many meg that's consuming. Alright, back in the cab, see if the train still works. Because I accidentally turned it off, so it may have died. Let's see. Will it work? Lock doors. Yes, it's going to work. That's lucky. Alright, let's go. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Off we go to Harleston. It is quite the map, isn't it, Noah? But it's probably like 5 meg of RAM just to have that map. Oh, I see double-decker buses. I do see double-decker buses. They've been here before. Just doing a little bit of spirited running, folks. Don't mind me. Just catching up on a little bit of time. Do a slight Nebworth here, but we'll have plenty of doors in the platform. Stay here. Lock doors. And ready to go. Oh, little train. We go to Stonehenge. Sorry, Stonebridge. Wrong country. Who, me? No, you don't understand. More spirited running. Should we try and catch back up on the timetable? 10 seconds late and we're not even there yet. Ding. Brakes on this thing aren't very good, so I better start braking. Welcome along to the people who have just joined both the vertical and horizontal streams. I am running both. We are running a fairly heavily modded version of the West Coast Main Line. There's a link to the main mod set in the description, and that will give you all the detail you need for all the other bits and pieces that you need to go and find to be able to run this mod. It's Wembley Stadium. Well, we'd be able to see it if we were tall enough, but we're not. I have discovered that in the modded version, if you try and open the doors before it says objective complete, it ignores you. I'm still trying to decide if that's a different font to what we had before the mod. I don't think so, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's get out of here. Off we go to Wembley Central. Whoops, no we won't. No, we will not. Because that light looks remarkably red, doesn't it? I reckon that's red. I reckon it's red. Which is interesting, because the HUD says it's green. Proceed. Alright, we will. Now, just before I go any further, though, I'm going to go save. Just in case it really is red, but I think there's a mistake in the signalling here in the mod. But we'll soon know. Yep, just a mistake. Holy Trucker says vertical looks like real life. Okay, cool. Graham Bewley, hello, welcome. Yeah, I don't think this would go terribly well on a potato laptop at all, to be honest. A bit more spirited running, because we're still running late. We'll slow down, though. So if I don't, we'll probably crash. And then we'll die. I've got a 40 section coming up. I should be somewhere near that speed at least. Yeah, so the mod is certainly eating the frame rate. That's for certain. I mean, it's fine here. 60. Ignore the speed. Just trying to get back on time. Honest, officer. Bit of rain coming. Get the wipies on. Intermittent. Alrighty, welcome to Wembley Central. See if we can stop properly this time, huh? That's better. Holy Trucker says, what mod's he running? No, not running God mode, but I am running a fairly significant mod pack from a whole bunch of people. The people that made this mod, just while this is loading up, are Belle, Bescot, Charlie, Fawx, JetWash, Laika, Rob S, and SprattyHeath. And there is a link in the description to the pack. Sort of mean how it ignores you if you don't wait for the objective complete. So that's something I don't like about the mod, but that's okay, I'll live with it. C says, what's the UK without rain? Yes, you're correct. Lock doors, let's go. Let's roll. It just occurred to me I don't think my munchkins come home yet. Normally be here about 2 hours ago. I know where the wife's is. She's just a baby's Halloween thing with the Irish girl from across the road. Slugbug, this is a London Overground Class 710. And we are on a very heavily modded West Coast main line. And I'm going too quick because I'm running late. Trying to catch up. And it's raining, so that doesn't help. Quite a lot of people watching on the vertical now. That's cool. I think this is the first day that verticals had a decent success, so quite happy with that. Welcome along, folks. I was so busy watching the other one come in, I kind of forgot that I had to stop. But that's okay. Honest. What could go wrong? Now I'm getting off. Lovely. So this timetable in the mod is, at least on the 710s, not all that achievable, to be honest. It's a bit hard to stay in front of it. Because even departing at 100%, that's just going to smash us around everywhere. I'm struggling to get up to speed quickly enough to stay anywhere near the timetable. Off we go to South Cunton. Yes, you heard me. So the modded version, I have to say, does look better. There's a lot more foliage, and it's, I think, better placed. But it must have been quite a big job. Really? Welcome to South Kenton. Ooh, That's someone working on signals. We're going to go back and look at that. Once we actually get stopped. That should do. So Class 350 flies past us in the other direction. Get out from under here. And go visit the S&T dudes. Look at that. He's got a gas torch at a signal. What are you doing, sunshine? That doesn't quite look right to me. But anyway, we've got a train to run. Should probably get out of here. What are you doing? Just standing around? Goodo. Off we go to Cunton. Yeah, I did see that one should actually be doing some work there, Noah. Ray Dreamer says Money Pit DTG should feel and be ashamed. Why should they feel ashamed, Dre? They work within a budget. Anybody that works in the software industry knows what happens. It's just the way it is. Because the people who make mods do not work within a budget. They just do whatever they want. They don't care about performance. They don't care about having to make it work on 8th gen consoles. They don't have to care about what it does to people. They don't have to support it. It doesn't matter if it catches fire. So, you know, it's quite different constraints. Hello, Violet. So, yes, it looks better. And yes, it could have been better when it was released. But, it's not necessarily something they can do anything about. I don't know if you know, but just to submit a game for console verification, you're looking at about $100,000 across the platforms. Just to get your game verified. Oops, we're going a bit long on this one. And you might have to do that more than once if it doesn't pass verification the first time. Will we have a door in the platform? That's the question. For faint suspicion, we will have a door in the platform at Kendon. Looks like it. We'll just sit out here, pretend nothing bad happened. It's all good. Off we go again. So Harrow and Wealdstone. How far are we going on this service? Not that much further, actually. Are we going to... No, we're not. So we'll have to go to Bletchley Park on foot, because I want to see the signage after we've done this run. There's the Eurovision train, I think. Flying past them. Another 350. Branded trains do look a bit better, I have to admit that. But you can't blame that one on DTG, Dre Dreamer. It's not their fault the government rescinded the other train company's license. A little hard to foresee that one. Alrighty, let's get the doors inked open. We go to Headstone Lane. Bad guy says no he can't because he's decided he want to come in here and troll just for their pain. I have no objection to people having opinions, but, you know, if you're going to have one, at least be right. Gratuitous bridge shot. As you do. A little bit of a run to Headstone Lane. Signal. How did I get action points turned back on? Don't use action points. There's that dude again. It's always up on something high. Maybe he just likes getting high. Newton Moore, how are you? I am well, thank you. Warning the dude standing there. Seemed fair. Yeah, that's about it, bad guy. What bad guy's saying is at least have a little bit of knowledge of what you're talking about before you come and drop something like that. At least have some knowledge of game development. Yep. Or even just general software development. I mean, anybody that works in the industry knows what happens. Every project runs out of time or cash or people, or both. It always happens. No matter how hard you try not to, it always, always, always happens. I need to know, C, what is a wet pipe? Next stop, Hatch End. Oh, building companies are next level abusing. You often see, I've experienced this because I've built houses, you often see it get to the point where they can lock up the outside shell and then you might not see them for months. On the last build I did, I took it over and I ran it myself. I used all of their subcontractors and it just went smoothly because I said, when can you be here, mate? This guy needs to work before you do, this guy needs to work after you do, I just need to work out when you three can be here and then we'll sort it all out. And I found paying them helped. They quite appreciated being paid. Oh, I'd better start slowing down or we'll get a Nebworth this one. Sounded like a bit of thunder, didn't it? But, you know, it's sunny. Bing! Whoops. Bendo, bendo, bendo. We're actually in the platform? No, we're not. More power, keep going. Flower pots. Yeah, that's pretty much it too, bad guy. And I always think it's fine to have a criticism, but yes, please know what you're actually talking about. There's a nice little reflective shot there. You can watch the train leave from there. There we go. That's better for the horizontal people, the vertical people rather. Noah says majority of time not DTG's fault, especially with how expensive things are. Yeah, it's just basically running out of time. That's really what it is. And they have to get it out because they have mouths to feed. I have worked for a very, very small software company in the distant past, and if we didn't get our software out, we didn't get paid. So, you know, boss comes up and goes, you know, I'm not going to be able to pay you for 2 weeks because I've got no money left. But we need to get this release out. So, you know, I need you to work. And after the 2 weeks when we get it out, we'll get paid and then I'll be able to pay you. So there were times that I went literally for weeks, sometimes months, without actually being paid. I eventually got sick of it and left. Because we used to churn the products out. C says a wet tissue, so wipe. Oh, I get it. Okay. Fair enough. Cat Pepe says I'm shaving my money for the Shap DLC and a DBR218 hopefully on sale. Well, the Shap one won't be very far away because it's the 21st, Odin Moore, 21st for the new route, which will be 22nd for the Aussies. I think it's the 21st anyway. Oops, I should stop. Stopping would be good. Rain's getting quite heavy and dark. It's actually making me feel cold, which is ridiculous because it's warm in here. Now that's immersion, when the rain makes you feel cold. There's another train up there. Oh, it's on the other track. It's okay. Lock doors, let's go. Hello, Transport Gamer, how are you? Bad guy says probably doesn't help them now that they have an overseer known as a corporation that owns them. Yeah, indeed. We don't really know what impact that has because they've never really said. See, laughs and says sorry. All good. No, not too long, Odin Moore. From a streamer's perspective, what's dropping is a bit of a nightmare because we've got West Coast Main Line over Shap, and then straight away we've got Boston. So, you know what I'll be doing for a couple of weeks. Michael Leahy says, sorry, not 66 in the new West Coast Main Line update. No, they haven't put any freight in yet, Michael, but they have said that it's coming. But they wanted to get this out first. So, you know, even the mod makers don't get everything out that they want. But it does say at the end of the article that they will have some freight coming soon. Better slow down for this truck change, I suppose, or we'll go belly up, and that would suck at least a little bit. That'll do. Noah Hunt says construction criticisms are good, but some people have no clue what they're talking about. Stupidity becomes painful. Yes, construction criticism is absolutely fine. I do it myself. At the moment I'm taking a little bit of a rest from beta, but I log shitloads of bugs. when I'm doing that. And that's what it's all about. You say what's wrong or what you don't like, how you think you should fix it, and how you reproduce it. They're the key things. You don't just drop a "it's crap," because, you know, that won't really work. Bendo, bendo, bendo. Coming in here on the little curvy platform here at Bushy. Bushy, clearly not a train platform in the nation state of Brazil, that's for sure. Because they don't do Bushy. Yeah, we're starting to get a little bit of mist forming. Watch it from here. This will be a good spot. Yes, it's Boston that's been delayed. It's delayed 2 weeks. Very enlightening, very, very frightening. Galileo. I'm looking forward to the Boston route because I played the other one so much. So if it's, you know, 80% as good, I'll be happy. Kind of hoping it's 100% as good, but, you know, I'll settle for a bit less. I'm alright. As we cruise into the thunderstorm, heading for Watford High Street. We're going down a very steep hill, so we'll probably put some brakes on, so we don't go for a giant slide as we fly into Watford High Street. No worries, Michael Lee. That's the last one. Watford Junction's after this. And then we'll go on foot to Bletchley Park and have a look at the new signs, because they sound interesting. And then I might just call it a day and get some dinner organised. Would be a good idea, because it's 7:15. You've got fog there, Capepe. I've got quite a nice evening. And Odin says the weather looks exactly the same outside my window. Yeah, interesting coincidences, isn't it? Ah, little train, you can stop. You can do it. Maybe you can't. You can do it. You did do it. Very good. Pepe says no MBTA for me yet. That's alright. There's nothing wrong with waiting for a sale. It's a perfectly valid thing to do. Bad Guy says the only company I don't really have any sympathy for is because they treat their customers as Electronic Arts. Yeah, they are a bit interesting. Rail Simulator used to be EA a long time ago. Noah says, I'm not entirely sure, but I think one of the reasons for delay isn't because the actual route, but more to do with moving some developers over to working on West Coast mainline fixes. I don't know. I actually have no idea whatsoever, because I've pulled myself out for a break from beta, so I have no idea what's going on. So I can't accidentally leak anything because I don't actually know, which is kind of handy. I am going to jump back into beta when the VR one is ready for play, and I'll beta that thing. Just to see what it's like. Platform 1 for Watford Junction. Crawl on in. "9:15 in the UK," says Odin Moore. Hello again, Violet. welcome back. Michael Lee says, West Coast Mainline new Just Trains route, you love it? That's good. I hope it meets your expectations when it comes out, Michael. I hope you enjoy it. Bad Guy 89 says, I hope they did some more work on the safety systems for the new Boston route. They weren't 100% accurate even after all the work they did to some iffy things. There were some weird things in the signalling, yes, in that route. I used to kind of work around it. It didn't really worry me. But, yes, there were some weird things that used to happen. Matt Hardy, hello. Is the plan to shoot overshoot every platform? Yes! I've done fine so far. Cab Pepe likes the Siemens and the Accelas. Odin Moore, I never played the other Boston route. That's alright. Play what you like to play, mate. It's all good. And Noah says, I think the ATC and Axis isn't 100% correct at the moment on the current Boston. I'm pretty sure the new route will have everything sorted. Oh, I hope so. 10:15 for Cab Pepe. I better not overshoot this platform, had I, Matt Hardy? Could be painful. Just for you, Matt. On the nose. Bad Guy says, the weirdest thing about the Boston routes with the safety systems never do the same thing twice, especially if you got an iffy signal, you knew it was off, but it would never do it twice. Yeah, it's also about the trains that are in front of you in Boston, and I became convinced that sometimes it was about the trains behind you, which shouldn't be. But I became slightly convinced of that. And I tried to explain it to Cactus Juice. He didn't like the concept. There we go. No speeding at all. Very good. Perfect. Excellent. Right, now let's go and jump in. Could use fast travel, but nah, let's do it this way. I'm going to go have a look at Bletchley Park, because in this mod apparently it's got some different signs, and then after that I'll call it quits today. And we will get some dinner, because I'm hungry. And I can see, yeah, the car is out there, so Munchkin is back, so he's probably getting pretty hungry too, I imagine. To the trains. Choose a route. West Coast Main Line. Timetable 24 on foot. And we want Bletchley there. Play now. Holy Trucker says, what am I going to do next month? 2 TSW routes and Microsoft Flight Sim in my poor wallet. What you're going to do, mate, is like everybody else, you'll be broke. Where are these signs? Whoops, missed one. Right there, right there. No, up, 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 up. There we go. Home of the Code Breakers. That was the sign. Well, that's pretty cool. If you don't know the story of that, that's breaking the German Enigma encryption protocol, which was actually a very simple protocol by today's terms, but it was very hard to do then. Alrighty. Alright. Thanks very much for watching, folks, and joining in. We've had quite a lot of people watching on both streams, so that's fantastic. I wish there was a way to join together and get you to see each other's chats, but I don't have that capability at the moment, and I can't do it, but that's okay. We'll keep going with the vertical and horizontal strips, I think, because it's certainly picking people up, and it's picking up some new people as well, and people seem to be enjoying it, which is the whole main point of doing this sort of thing. Now, on Sunday, because New Boston didn't come out, I'm going to run Old Boston because I want to get some time with ATC and Axis before I hit the new route, so I don't bugger it up completely. So feel free to join in Sunday morning, 8:30 AM Australian Eastern Daylight Time, and we'll be running some Boston stuff. I am going to program in a regular evening stream as well going forwards. I have spoken to the Minister of Finance and War and Homes and things like that, and she's good with me doing it, so we'll set a day and we'll do it. It might even be Fridays. Why not? Fridays are cool. Alright, have fun, folks. See you later. Bye.